Hi.
Ew. Welcome back to Preflight and Sparty.
My mouse has got to stop.
Also with Todd Uriah.
Also a tire drive, but no one really cares about that.
Alright, guys, you know what? Just throw me into the channel name here.
Nope, because you're behind the Jake, if you recall. It's got one video, but it'll get better.
It will. Watch our announcement video.
One day.
Today we're doing our 5 least favorite.
Why do we... Alright, guys, question. Why are we going by our usernames? Like, Preflight, Sparty, and...
Because it's fun.
Todd, why are you calling
It gives
me
us
Todd
the sense of mystery.
Because you called yourself Todd Uriah.
I did, but...
It gives us the
Like,
mystery.
we say Jake, Kevin, Ian all the time.
I know.
It's just that we start the video because that's the channel name is
True.
Preflight and Sparty.
True, and I just figured I'd go with my
Plus,
name
I like
as well.
when people call me Preflight instead of Ian.
Really?
Makes me sound official. I mean, everyone knows C. Nanner's name is Adam Montoya, but they still call him C. Nanners.
Or like Captain Sparkles is Jordan.
Yeah.
Mark is
Mark
All
is-
No Mao.
All Mao.
All Mao.
All Now Mao. And then
Now,
Marcus
now,
Justra.
Also do so.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows, but I don't know. It's cool.
Who's chilled? What's his name?
Shit, I know this.
What's Blacklight's name?
I think it's not Jordan, is it?
What's Blacklight
Anthony.
Attacks?
Anthony? Yeah, I think that's his name.
Blacklight, Nick Jenkins.
Wow.
And then,
Yeah, I mean, like, you know them. They say it. But, anyways. So
that
this
was
is Gen 5.
a random
Yeah.
set of,
Probably
our
the
5
easiest.
least favorite of Gen 5.
It was very easy for us.
Gen 5,
Huh.
yes.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately enough, as much as I love the later gens, it's really easy to pick out Pokemon that I just do not like.
I think their worst designs were in Gen 5. in my
No
opinion.
doubt.
I feel like as painful as it is, I feel like one of the main problems with the games is they're getting more advanced. The sprites are getting very cartoony, and
Yeah, they
really
went over the top.
that's
Not
what
only
I'm,
that, but they're getting lazy.
I disagree with that. They're making some ridiculous stuff happen, like Giratina.
yeah. So
True.
but so with hopes for Gen 6 sprites, well, they're not exactly sprites anymore. They're 3D models. Hopefully that'll be fixed up a little bit, and they won't look as cartoony as they do in Gen 5, which I feel is one of the main problems with Gen 5. And starting off with number 5 is easily my least favorite dragon of all time. It's painful to see this Pokemon at all. I wanted this Pokemon so much higher up on the list. I absolutely hate this Pokemon, and it's Drudigan.
And you know what? I normally, being a dragon, like that's...
Lover.
Yeah, I'm a
Master.
dragon lover.
I'm a dragon master.
A Wyvern Rider.
Weaver.
Alright. I don't like Drudigan either. I think he looks like a freaking...
Just gonna move that back.
What is that? Dragon Tales character. I mean, first of all, he doesn't even match. He has a red head, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
The red head with
And
the
then-
blue body.
A blue body. That just doesn't look right.
And the thing is,
And he's pointless. Like, and then he's
His
one of those.
eyes just.
And when you can catch him, you don't need
You
it's
don't need
at
him by
that
that
random
time.
point of the game where it's like, I don't need you.
My-
And he's so easy to catch.
Like, and it's funny because throughout the entire, Gen 5, if you go into the grass near each gym, you can find a Pokemon that's super effective to these Pokemon easily.
Exactly.
Very easily. And then you find Drudigan right near the ice gym.
do you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so
Which is stupid.
Which makes me lull for hours.
Now,
Like I
wait a
said,
minute. Haxorus is in the same gen, right?
Yep.
So, look at Haxorus. They did a good job with Haxorus.
Yeah, they did a
not
great
with the,
job.
Haxorus
Not
was
with
great,
Fracture, but with Haxorus. They
No,
did
I
a
thought
good
all
job.
of them were good.
Oh, I didn't think Fracture.
oh, you like Axew?
Yeah, I do like Axew.
Axew's awesome. But Fracture
Kev
sucks.
loves me now.
See, Haxorus,
I like
Did it
Axew.
right.
Haxorus is awesome.
they had a lot of good
All you did
dragons
is
in this
bitch at
gen.
me about it when we did the dragon video.
Well, the reason
I mean,
why
they had Reg,
was
they had
because
Reshiram and
you could've
Zekrom and
chosen
Kyurem
better.
and Drudigan. Really? Like, it's
I think
painfully
Axew
bad.
looks like Larvitar.
yeah.
And obviously Larvitar looks
It's
better
just painful.
and is cooler.
Drudigan is like just Terrible.
Yeah, like I said,
Drudigan is like fucking.
it's a
My
one-stage
fairy tale
dragon Pokemon. Is there, other than legendaries, is there another one-stage dragon?
No.
No, but there's
no.
there's a reason for that. It's because you're not supposed to do shit like that. Dragons are supposed to be Pokemon that you fight hard for.
That's
You
that
train.
shit I don't like.
Yeah, that you train as hard as you can for, and you put your heart and soul into them, and they come out
the worst
as
fully evolved dragon.
because he
No doubt.
starts out as fully evolved.
Exactly.
And you pour your heart and soul into Dragon Pokemon, and then you go into Gen 5. There's a couple Dragon Pokemon that are really good, like
Haxorus.
Haxorus and Hydrangea.
Hydreigon. Or,
Hy-
yeah, so, you know, some
Word.
people don't pronounce it.
Hydreigon.
And Reshiram and Zekrom.
Well, I'm not even counting
Island.
legendaries. I'm just counting, like, normal.
Ew.
And all those, like, even starting from Gen 1 when you have to fish in the Safari Zone for Dratini, second Gen you have to find it in the end of the game. You find them at
It
the
doesn't
end of the
evolve till level 55.
Yeah.
The dragon,
All these
like-
Pokemon you can't find till the end of the game, or you have to go out of the way to find them. Gibble is in that one cave. After, even though it's right past the second gym, you have to go back into that cave to find it. Bagon is up a waterfall. Flagon, you have to find a Trapinch at the desert.
Drudigan. Right outside the gym.
Right outside the ice gym, and it's,
Ice gym, too. Like, come on. That I can't get over that.
he's just a piece of crap.
I
He's
didn't even understand
he-
if it was outside the Dragon Gym.
like, granted, the Dragon Gym is right after the ice gym, but why would
What
you
are
want?
they doing?
Why do you want a Drudigan? It's just like, no, it's crap. It's a piece of crap.
It is.
It's literally something.
And
I
he just
stepped
looks
in,
so dumb. Oh,
I
my
stepped
gosh.
in an Iridis palette, and I dragged my foot, and it turned out I stepped in red and blue, and it turned into Drudigan. That's basically what happened.
Really?
Yep.
Me too.
So
Okay.
that's how I feel about Drudigan. We really don't like Drudigan, but
We can't stand him.
Why don't we move on to
Is
Florida?
Blake snoring?
Yep.
Okay.
He is passed out on the ground.
Our number 4 is a Pokemon that is, can be a little confused with its type. Our number 4 is
Except when you go on
Stunfisk.
Bulbapedia.
And
Look it up.
the reason we have him here is because, well,
He shouldn't have been. He should have been 5. I'm sorry.
he's just...
Drudigan should be way higher.
Is Stunfisk just plain electric? Or
He's
is he electric?
He's
and
electric
ground?
and ground.
Okay, alright, that's what I figured.
So he lives in the water, and he's weak to water.
Yeah,
He's also super effective against water.
But he's weak to water.
like, what the hell is that?
That's stupid.
I think
Yeah.
that's what annoyed me the
Um,
most about him. It's not the fact, because as far as stupidity, he doesn't look awful.
Yes, he does. He looked like he's a piece of crap. That got
He's a
caught.
flounder.
I know. A
Fucking
flounder.
terrible.
Flounder.
Wondering about it random.
There's no reason to be floundering around at random.
Floundering fishes of truth.
I knew you'd come. Ew.
So,
Cloud.
9-6 Cloud.
I miss swag.
I'm a swag.
Anyways,
I hate Stunfisk because of how he looks. I hate Stunfisk because of his typing.
his
I
typing
hate
pisses
Stunfisk
me off.
because he sucks. I hate Stunfisk because he looks like Magikarp who got flattened and then got discolored.
Actually, you're pretty much hit that right on.
You find
the
him
head
in
right
puddles. Yeah, Stunfisk.
Fucking gay.
Stunfisk confused the shit out of me. First time I saw it, I'm like, oh shit, a water type. This is the last thing I want to face right now when I have another water type.
there. Yeah,
out.
like, oh, classic water and ground. Alright, just use a grass guy.
Let me send out
Yeah,
electric type.
that
'cause
works.
I think what had happened is I saw it. I had my water type out. I think I had my Samurott out first, and so I switched my Samurott out for my Galvantula, and I'm like, okay, let's go, and I use an electric type attack. I'm like, oh, electric types don't affect him. Alright, so he's ground type. Why is he using electric type attacks?
I mean, the only
The
way
fuck is
you
going
can-
on here?
The only way you can tell that he's electric or ground is by the way he looks. He's brown like ground and yellow like electric. That's the only reason I know what type he is.
Yeah.
And, like, his description makes me lol, because apparently whenever
It makes you lol.
Wow.
apparently whenever he smiles, he discharges electricity. So basically he smiles whenever he, like, defecates.
That's funny.
So yeah, see?
So whenever he's taking a shit.
So he's like the opposite of Psyduck. Whenever he gets aggravated, he starts using psychic abilities.
Whenever he needs to let go.
Yeah.
He's
But seriously, like, Stunfisk, just a disappointment. Or really...
like I said, he's clearly one of my least favorites of this gen.
No
But
doubt.
I honestly think Drudigan should have been way higher above him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But that's just my opinion, and I'll probably bitch about it in this entire video. But
Our
Ian,
number 3 and number 2 are the two guys I needed to be on this list. And I will
Not
still
number
argue.
one?
Huh?
not number 1.
No, because I feel like number 1 was just going to be there by default.
Oh.
Everyone knows who number 1's going to be. Number 2 needed to be... I wanted the number 2 guy even at number 1. And I will explain all about him. I will go on a huge rant. But number 3 I also hate almost as much. And that's Scraggy and Scrafty.
Oh my gosh.
Scraggy and Scrafty suck because of their designs. What the fuck is that supposed to be? What the hell is that? Why would you waste Dark and Fighting, which is a pretty decent typing, on something as shitty as that? Why in God's name does it have these stupid looking pants? Why would you give it such a terrible name? And why would you make him have the same mouth as Snowrunt? And like, it's just so fucking stupid looking. I hate it. I can't stand how it looks. And the worst part is, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
Because of its typing.
Not just its typing. It has Moxie as its ability.
Because of its typing. Because of fighting. If it wasn't fighting, if it was something different, it would not have Moxie. And it doesn't.
Not true.
It doesn't need. It does not
It's
need
more
to
dark.
really.
That the reason it has, because
I just don't get what it
Sandile
is.
can have Moxie.
It's useless. It's ugly.
Sorry.
It's terrible. I can't stand it.
I don't like how it's described as the gangster Pokemon.
The
Like-
farthest looking thing.
Why would you?
Like,
why
I'm
would
not
you appease
intimidated.
the public like that? Really?
I mean, it's bad enough that, like, our Unova is clearly the United States, but you throw in the fact that there's a gangster Pokemon,
You're really
And
trying
with
to
that,
appeal to the
which
stupidity
is
of the audience.
which is just
You really
hilarious. And the fact that he's constantly pulling up his pants. Like, you're getting your point across, Japan. You're getting your point across, we get it. Not everyone is like that, but...
It's so stupid.
Oh my god.
I can't stand him.
And the fact that, like, in, where the fourth gym is, the electric gym, wherever, like, the football and basketball arena is, in the basketball arena, they all have Scrafties. Or they're playing with Scrafties. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's awful.
Like, what are you doing?
Come on, really? Like,
You need to get a life.
It's so stupid.
that's so racy. It's like pushing racy.
It's so goddamn stupid. I hate them. And Scrafty is a Mohawk.
Yeah.
I can't even go on because of how terrible it is. Good night.
Alright, well, I guess I can read number 2 then.
Yes, you can.
Alright, number 2 is two Pokemon. We had two Pokemon on it because it's all the same evolution. The only one that we didn't put on here is the first one because I actually like the first one.
We should have just put every single one on there.
No,
because
fuck
they're
you.
all
No, they're
just
not.
stupid,
Go away.
pansy, pussy Pokemon.
I really want to punch you in the face sometimes.
So true,
I really
though.
do, though.
Well.
Like, sometimes when you're just ranting like that, I want to just punch you in the face because it's fucking annoying.
Me and Kev, we feud, but we love each other.
Like, you have no idea how hard it is to resist sometimes. That's why I don't even look at you half the time. Like, when you start ranting, I just stare straight. And I'm just like,
Come on.
it'll stop in a few seconds.
Jake,
Just
you
let it...
shut the fuck up.
Because you're really starting to piss me off. But yeah. Our number 2 is Vanillish and Vanillux.
And
Everyone,
No, shut your fucking mouth.
stop.
Here comes Ian. Ian is about to awaken from his slumber.
Here's the thing. I want both of you to just get out what you need to get out. And then I just need 10 minutes alone with the computer. Okay? Just go.
No porn?
Just go. Say what you need to about
Say what you need to say.
All right, I'll say exactly what I need to say.
Just say what you need to say. Just get
That entire line
Fuck you.
was eaten by me today. I actually ate a Vanillux.
Yes.
I ate a Vanillux today. I actually ate a chocolate and vanilla twist Vanillux. I don't even know if that's possible,
Guess what?
but
That is shiny for him.
yeah, I ate a shiny Vanillux today.
Yes. Thank you.
It was delicious, and I think I finished it in about 5 minutes. So, what does that
That's all I
say?
need to say.
What a fucking fragile Pokemon. That's all I have to say, Kev. You're up.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm trying not to laugh.
exactly.
That was pretty good.
I was frozen. today.
That about sums it up. I mean,
Yeah. Yep.
then
Yes.
Vanillite is kind of cute, which is why I fight for it not to
God.
be put on there.
Oh my.
And that's
God.
the only redeeming quality about it, honestly.
You're telling me that ice cream is cute?
He is a cute little guy. I caught him when I first saw him because he was
Christ.
cute.
This is why people are mentally insane in America
What?
and worldwide. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Ice cream. Oh, you're gonna see people walking around being like, "Oh, look at my vanilla! Look at my vanillish! It's so cute! Look at this! I'm gonna put eyes on it." Like, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
No, because
Oh, please. I gotta get
no,
It's
because
so hard for me to hold back right now.
seriously.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Because you're like, oh, well, Vanillite and Vanillux. Well, Vanillite, right? You're
Yeah.
talking about Vanillite.
He's the least cute. That's the only redeeming
He's
thing about him.
cute? You think an ice cream cone is cute?
He is cute. The eyes, the design of him is cute. Yes.
Alright.
When he evolves, he is no longer cute. He
Because
comes.
he's two of them.
No. The first of all form of Vanillish is not two of them. It's just soft
Yeah.
serve,
Right.
and then it turns into the banana split. Well, not a banana split, but the 2 scoops. 2 scoops. Remember that whenever you're there and you're posting bullshit about fucking the Pro Alliance page.
I will. Shout out to Two Scoops.
Shout out to 2 scoops. No one will ever know what that is.
Exactly, unless
Ever.
you're from where we are. So.
Not gonna withdraw that information. Nope. Yeah, that's the only redeeming quality about him, other than he's pure ice. Pure ice. There's not many pure ice Pokemon. So I mean that's cool and all,
In
but
fact, I want to go get some vanilla.
I wouldn't mind some
right now.
Vanillish. No, not Vanillish. I'd rather Vanillux. Or
Vanillux.
Vanillux sounds pretty good right now. Why don't we go get some Vanillux while
You
Ian
want?
talks?
Yeah, Ian.
I have awoken. Okay.
Just pull it up on your lap. If you want.
I'm going to. I am going on record right now and saying that entire line is the worst Pokemon design anyone could have possibly created. The absolute worst. Nothing is worse. I argued so hard for this to be number 1, despite the fact that number 1 is so obvious. This is the worst thing anyone has ever created. The second I saw that, I saw the world of Pokemon crumble. So here's what they do, okay? There are a lot of Pokemon that are based off inanimate objects, okay? I understand that, okay? There's a Pokemon like Magnemite. Magnemite, for the most part, is an inanimate object. Inanimate. Alright, but at least he looks kind of man-made. There's some interesting qualities about him. He's got some magnets going on. That's fine, okay? And they still made him look interesting with the screws, the magnets, and the one eye. That's okay with me, okay? That's okay with me.
You're gonna name all the inanimate...
No, I'm just going to name one from each generation, okay? Number 2 from Generation 2, okay?
Yes, sir.
It's pretty hard to really think of another one here. But I'm going to go in with... I know he's not inanimate, but Sudowoodo. Because, yes, he's a tree. And, yes, his face isn't that great. But he's still unique looking enough. And he's got some unique qualities about him. Okay.
He's got some strength.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon that... So.
Yeah, they kind of deviated from it. Gen 3... a little bit tougher because they didn't really do that much in Gen 3.
It was mostly just the pairing Pokemon.
Yeah. So I'm going to skip that. In Gen 4, I can't think of any off the top of my head either, really. Too much. Okay. Gen 5, there's 3. Okay. One of which is number 1. One of which is what we're talking about now. And the other is Clink.
Oh, man.
They're inanimate objects. Correct?
There's 4.
Who am I forgetting?
Your favorite, like, Ghost Fire.
Chandelure. That's true.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap.
Chandelure
I even forgot
was
that.
done so well with Ghost and Fire. It was done so well with the eeriness of Ghost, which was like one of the first times, other than I'd say Bayonet and
it was probably the first creepy.
And Sableye, that they made it look somewhat creepy. Okay,
Yeah.
and they improved on that in 5th gen with Chandelure and that whole line. It looks creepy. It's a good line. It's fantastic, useful in battle. Not many people hate Chandelure. Yes, it's an inanimate object based off a chandelier, but they made it their own. Yes.
No, I thought it was based off a hot dog.
Yeah.
Wait, it's 5th gen? I could have sworn it was first.
I know, right? Next is Cling. Okay.
God, I will kill you.
Now, Cling. I think Cling is the first one, correct?
Clink.
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 Clink has
Clink,
some effed up eyes, and it's just a gear. Okay, yeah, that's not that creative. And then the second one is just 2 gears. The third one's got some barbed wires going on with it. It's still somewhat unique. Not, again, they're not too...
It reminds me too much of Magnemite.
Yeah.
Not too creative, but it's still somewhat looks like a Pokemon in the way that the gears are working and stuff like that. Vanillux goes like this. They took an ice cream cone. They put blue sprinkles on it. A straw, for whatever fucking reason. They took 2 googly eyes that you could buy from Party City, Elmer's glue, glued them to the ice cream, and stuck it in the freezer. That's Vanillux. Why is that a Pokemon? Why?
Oh, Vanillux. I got really confused. I'm like, Vanillite does not have like a straw.
Why does that need to be Pokemon? Inanimate objects should not be Pokemon. Plain and simple. They just should not. Unless they're done really well. Chandelure is the only good example of it. Unless they're done really well. Another point I want to make is the fact that he's Ice type. The type that we mentioned before is either going to be ancient or majestic and beautiful. Now, I really hope that no one is going to say the origins of ice cream and how ancient it is. Or no one's going to say that ice cream is majestic.
100%.
I will fight you until the end of time.
I will murder you.
You know.
Pokemon should just not be like that. And the fact that they were so lazy with it that they just slapped googly eyes on it and made it a Pokemon is embarrassing. It is the one downfall for me for 5th gen. The complete and utter downfall for me. There's so much wrong with it. The entire line literally has to just not be made. I cannot believe and I cannot stress how much I hate this line. The worst Pokemon in the entire game, and it's my least favorite Pokemon of all time.
Me too.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Worse than number 1?
Yes.
No, not you. Him.
Worse than Shaman. Worse than Keldeo.
But is it worse than our number 1, who is?
Yeah, worse than our number 1.
Then why is
Because you
like Vanilla, and we'll respect that.
But like, you guys could have put these two as number one, and I wouldn't give them two shits.
Well, let's say our number one.
Yeah, but
We
you were completely with me, and
yeah, you were completely with him the other time. But
who says this one? I started.
So
1, 2.
Jake does.
4.
Jake, number one.
Well, I'm gonna end this one off. Our number one,
It's pretty
least
obvious.
favorite Pokemon from Gen 5 is Garbodor.
Now, one thing I'd like to point out before we go on to Garbodor. The reason that I think Vanillux is worse is because, at least with Garbodor, they went all out with the design, made him have, like, 9 teeth. Yes, he has the weird googly eyes, but he's a broken out trash bag, PCP pipes. They actually added stuff to his design that made him look a little bit more like a Pokemon than Vanillux did. And although it's gross looking and terrible, at least they tried.
Yeah, but you know what?
They tried to make it a Pokemon.
I understand
it was
that.
terrible. It was a terrible failure that did not work in their favor at all, and it was a stupid idea. But they tried to make it a Pokemon.
It's like
Vanillux, they did not try to make it a Pokemon. They said, you know what? There's some ice cream. I'm going to put some googly eyes on it, and there's your Pokemon. I can't believe that got approved.
It's like how they try to do Grumpig with Miltank. They wanted to do something to complement Muck. Okay.
Okay, you just named 3 Pokemon that have nothing to do with
what I'm saying is, with Grumpig and Miltank, they wanted to do like
I see Grumpig
someone
more with
similar
Drowsy now.
to Miltank.
Okay.
Okay. So with Muck, they wanted someone similar to Muck because there was no one else like him. So they're like, oh, well, let's just draw this big goop of shit.
He's literally trash.
He is.
See, and I wouldn't even mind if he was like a trash can.
And it failed.
And it was
just
poison
failure.
steel.
That would be.
That'd be kind of interesting because there is no poison steel.
Because that would get rid of the. It would double weakness to ground, but obviously double weakness isn't a problem for making Pokemon types because that's going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, him being like maybe like a dumpster or something like that, or Oscar the Grouch, would be much better than the piece of trash that is
exploded out of the bag.
Garbodor.
But I mean, it's obviously number one. Everyone hates Garbodor. It's their least favorite. That's fine.
Like even Trubbish is kind of cute.
I don't.
Trubbish
I mean, Trubbish isn't terrible.
He's kind of cute.
Like,
but Garbodor is just like.
I can deal with Trubbish.
Yeah, I can deal with Trubbish.
But
Garbodor.
Everyone thinks that Garbodor is like the worst Pokemon in the world, and I will still claim it's Vanillux.
Yeah.
If you guys wanted to put him as number one, we could have.
Our number one's Garbodor.
Well, real quick, let's just name off some honorable mentions, and then...
Oh, there's a lot.
I know.
Holy shit.
Watchog and Patrat.
God.
Oh.
They're awful. Watchog is a fucking...
Petilil. Leaveney.
I don't like them either.
Okay, well, I guess I can't bitch about Patrat, but anyways. No.
Seawaddle.
Leaveney I don't mind as much.
Yeah, Leaveney's not that bad, but Seawaddle's pretty bad. Everyone hates...
Keldeo?
Or no, Stoutland is Gen 4, isn't he?
Get the fuck out of here. No, Stoutland's...
Oshawott.
Everyone
Oshawott.
hates Stoutland.
I like Stoutland a lot.
I don't like Stoutland.
I don't like Lilip.
Can't stand Stoutland.
Well, Lilip I guess is okay.
I do not like...
He's just kind of average.
I like their
bland.
line. I think he turned out to be a pretty damn good Pokemon.
Lilip's just bland. Just
if you were willing to raise him throughout the entire game, he turned out to be a pretty damn good Pokemon.
I like how Stoutland can learn Surf.
Pignite?
Oh my god. Okay.
The
I hate
entire Tapig line.
I hate Tipig, Pignite, Emboar.
Tipig line is just awful.
I love Serperior though.
I don't like Simisear.
I don't like any of the goddamn monkeys.
Muna and Musharna.
Get the fuck
Hate
out of here.
both of them.
No, wait.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's just the dumbest thing ever.
I love.
I'm like alone.
They look so
in this.
dumb.
I love the monkeys.
I hate the monkeys.
No,
Especially
I like the monkeys.
Simipour is
for,
awesome.
he thinks he looks like he's like...
Yeah, he's like the typical surfboard jock. Yeah, bro, it's got some... Him and Simisage are fucking awesome.
Simisage
Why
is a
didn't we
pot
have...
leaf.
Guys, why did we not have Audino?
Audino wasn't that bad.
My god.
I hate Audino.
Audino makes it worth it for himself, though. He heals your Pokemon, and
Yes,
he gives
he's
you a shit ton of
useful,
experience.
But he looks awful.
What about Woobat and Swoobat?
I hate Swoobat.
I hate both of them.
Swoobat is stupid.
Like, the whole gimmick with the nose heart thing is just kind of overdone, and I don't like that very much.
Yeah.
But I was never a big fan of, like, those bat Pokemon anyways. Like, even Zubat, I'm not a huge fan of.
It sounds
Cottony?
too much like Zubat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cottony's terrible.
Basculin, another stupid, pointless Pokemon.
Now,
Water.
Hippopotas.
That's Gen 4.
I don't like Hippopotas. I like Hippowdon.
I don't like Darumaka.
Really?
I don't mind
I
them.
don't like him.
I mean, he's
Darmanitan's beast.
yeah. I don't understand how to get Zen, like the Zen form and all that shit like that.
I think it says like you have to get him angry or something. I don't know.
Trying to think.
You wanted to mention one of the fossil Pokemon in our last video. Flying Rock.
Archeops. I don't know.
Alamola. Alamola. I don't even know his name.
Alohomora,
Yeah.
as we referred to him earlier.
I don't like Archeops because he's act a little better. I don't know. He doesn't look like a fossil. He looks like a Pokemon.
Tynamo. Don't like.
Dynamo's stupid.
It's
Dynamo.
a leech.
Dynamo is like Time Pool.
Cubchoo.
I got you. He is a cold.
Die.
And it comes full circle.
I'm trying to think. There's really Volibee. I don't like Volibee at all.
Oh God, Volibee. And Rufflet. I
Don't
like
say
Rufflet.
Rufflet.
I don't like
Rufflet
Rufflet
is
either.
cute.
I don't like Durant. I think
like
I might
Durant.
be alone in this.
Durant's a good.
You're alone in that.
Durant's a good Pokemon.
I like
and-
Heatmore. He's my favorite.
Heatmore's cool. But that's, and then like I said, Keldeo.
Go
Cannot
fuck
stand
yourself.
him.
Whatever.
Meowth.
What? Oh, Myoletta?
Yeah.
She seems like she's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
I can't wait to get her in the event. I'm gonna go get her when I go back to state.
I don't like.
Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the Snavy line.
Are you
You
serious?
really don't like grass.
I know you guys. No, I love Turtwig. I love the
know.
Turtwig line.
That's about it.
Yeah, honestly, it kind of is. Bulbasaur, I don't mind. I don't like the Chikorita line that much.
And you don't like Trico.
I don't
And
like
you
the
don't
Trico
like
line,
Snap.
and I don't like the Snavy line.
Yeah,
I cannot
Water
even
is your
look at
thing.
you.
I don't even like the fire starters that much either. It's mostly just the waters.
Yeah, it's mostly just the grass.
Except I'm
for me.
excited for Chespin though.
Yeah, it's mostly grass for me. Like I think Chespin's awesome,
Mhm.
but I want Fire
I don't
Psychic.
like Froakie. Surprisingly enough, I'm a big water type person and I do not like Froakie.
Yeah, Froakie's.
I love Froakie.
Yeah, so we kind of like already decided Jake's getting Froakie. If Fennekin does turn out to be Fire Psychic, Ian's getting Fennekin, and then I am getting Chespin. For us three going through the Gen 6
I'm telling you,
games.
man. Fennekin is gonna lose his legs. He's
He's
gonna
not
become
gonna be
a
firefighting.
boxing fox.
There's too much hate on firefighting
I
for
know.
them to
Just
make a
watch them
firefighting.
do it though. They're Nintendo.
They do what I want.
Yeah, they really do.
Actually, technically Nintendo doesn't make Pokemon. It's the...
Okay. Game Freak can do
Game
whatever
Freak.
you want. Alright, guys.
Lols.
Well, that'll do it for this list. And eventually, when we get together again, or whenever we find some time, we will do our top 5 favorite for each generation. Thank you
Alright.
for listening. Goodbye.
Have a good night.